Namaste and welcome to our 30-minute beginners yoga practice. We're going to just flow with lightness, with ease, creating a lovely, gentle practice for us to do at any time when we're in particular short on time. A lovely 30-minute flow just to help you to become connected with your breath and just to feel that lovely, gentle awakening of prana within the body. Knowing that every time we practice yoga, whether it's dynamic or whether it's gentle, we're still receiving all the full benefits of infusing our being with prana. So our vital organs are receiving that higher energy for health, for optimal function, and of course our metaphysical body. So out from the physical layers, our emotional body infuses also with prana, helps us to become stable within the emotional body, or it actually can help us to be the observer of the emotions, so that even though the emotions still have their usual up and down, we can have that luxury of being able to step back from the emotions and to know that, you know, when that anger's arising, we're not really that anger. It's just energy moving through us. Emotions, emotions, energy in motion. So we let that energy move. And then out from the emotional body is the mental body, and the next layer of the aura. This is a simplistic view of our aura. And we can also have that infusion of prana through the mental body. So we can literally slow down the fluctuations of the mind. So not so much rapid thinking, but actually we're witnessing gaps between our thoughts, and it's in the gaps that the true self is dwelling. And this is such a beautiful place. This is your peace, your love, your joyous self. So out from the mental body is the spiritual body. Spiritual layer of everybody's aura is connecting to everybody else's spiritual layer, so we can communicate telepathically with each other. And again, that layer, that spiritual body is being infused with prana every time we practice. So even when we're doing a gentle practice, a beginner's practice, even if we're used to doing something advanced and dynamic, still getting the beautiful healing through all the different layers of our being, and it's just wonderful. So we're going to come and sit in to the back of the mat, sitting onto our knees, and the buttocks connecting down onto the heels. You want to base down through the tailbone, draw the ribs towards the spine and lift and open the heart center, and keep the shoulder blades down the back. The ends of the fingers can just touch the floor, and we'll commence with beautiful arm circles. So inhale, drawing the arms up and above the head. Draw the elbows towards each other, shoulder blades remain down the back, and exhale, we're going to tap onto the third eye, onto the lips, and then onto the heart, and just allow the head to become level again. And then keep flowing. Inhale, drawing the arms up. Exhaling, third eye, lips, and then let the hands come back and pause temporarily at the heart center. Keep flowing. Inhaling and exhale. So awakening the third eye vision, tapping the lips, helping you to speak with kindness. And then back to the heart, helping you to trust your heart's knowing. And then keep flowing. Inhaling and exhaling. So your gaze stays fixed on the hands. It just helps you to come into one point of focus. Helps the mind to become clear, silent. Inhaling for our last one. And exhaling. Tapping the third eye and the lips. And then returning to the heart center. Inhale. This time we're going to press the hands straight up into the sky. Work the forearms together. Feel that release the arms until you can hold no longer, and release the elbows apart. And then exhale, we're going to interlace the fingers at the lower back. Inhale to squeeze the shoulder blades together and gaze up as you extend the arms long. And then exhale, fold your way forward, drawing the arms up just to a level that works for you. Could be here. You can go on, you can take the third eye to the floor and draw the arms up a little bit higher. And then inhale. Let's sit ourselves up and return to our arm circle. This time just bring the hands all the way down and through prayer pose, all the way down to the heart center. And then again, inhale, drawing those forearms together. keep going, forearms together, and then you'll have to release it, but you'll feel the arm meridians charge up as you do that, and exhale, interlace the fingers at the lower back. So you want to take a big long inhalation to lengthen through the spine, squeeze the shoulder blades together, lengthen through the arms and gaze up, and then a big exhalation to go for your fold. Remember, can be pausing just wherever it serves you. Maybe I'll take the head all the way down, draw the arms up, and then inhale, sit your way up, sweep the arms up and around the body, and exhale, just allow the gaze to stay fixed on the hands as they come all the way down through to prayer pose, pausing temporarily at the heart. And again, inhale, squeeze your forearms together, squeeze, 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 and then release. And then exhale, interlace the fingers at the lower back. Inhale, extending long. Feel the heart center blossom to receive the higher energy. Gazing up, always that active optimism to look up. And then exhale, go for your fold, bow down to Mother Earth and to your sacred self. And then inhale, sit your way up, big arm circle. And exhale, prayer pose. So let's do two more, a little bit faster. Inhale, squeeze the forearms together. Exhale, interlace the fingers at the lower back. Inhale, extend the arms, gazing up. Exhale and fold your way forward. Inhale, sit your way up. Joyous arm circle, the fingers caressing the wind, and exhale, bring the hands down through the midline, helping you to become centered and focused. And then last one, inhale, squeeze your forearms, and then release all the way down. Keep on flowing. Breath and movement synchronizing together and becoming one. Here's that last big inhalation with the arm circle, and exhale, bring the hands down and through prayer pose. This time we're going to inhale, extend those hands straight up. Exhale, bring them down through prayer pose and extend your way all the way out with the arms. Keep the shoulder blades down the back, bowing the head, and make sure you spread your fingers and plant down through all the knuckles of the fingers as well. Inhale, this time you're going to sit your way up and taking yourself into a beautiful cow pose. Heart center open, tilting and separating the sit bones into the sky. Exhale, drawing into your cat pose, so tucking under through the tailbone, rounding the shoulders and pushing the mat over with the hands, navel to the spine. Inhale, there's that beautiful cow pose again, so really try to project your heart center forward and open, keeping the shoulders away from the earlobes, and exhale, bringing the buttocks down into the heels, press down through all the fingers and the knuckles of the fingers, shoulder blades down the back, bowing the head. And inhale, beautiful arm circle. And exhale, bringing the hands down and through prayer pose. And again, inhale, pressing the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands through prayer pose and extend those arms down and bowing your head down. So you're sitting up with that lovely tilt and separation of the sit bones. Try to roll your forearms in towards the earth, so rolling down. And then exhale, drawing the buttocks under, chin under, navel to the spine, lovely rounded spine. Inhale, there's that beautiful cow pose. Exhale, drawing the buttocks down and onto the heels, bowing your head down, shoulder blades down the back. Inhale, expand with lightness, reach on up to the heavens, and then taking that highest energy, plant it down right in front of your heart. Receive all that goodness. Last one, inhale, send the arms up. Reach. Hopefully you're starting to vibrate with that prana now as we're working the movement and the breath together. Inhale, sit your way up. Feel this lovely massaging effect for your spinal column. Make sure it's an exhale here to really squeeze on in to Mayurasana, cat pose. Inhale, the lovely cow pose, and then exhale. Let yourself fold back down, bowing the head just at the end. And then it's a big inhale. Reach on up, and then exhale, hands coming down and through prayer pose. So inhaling here, feel the length coming all the way through to the crown chakra. And and exhale. We're going to send the hands out in front, but go slightly to the left side. So slightly to the left side. So you've got some nice support here. And then inhale, bring that right foot around. And exhale, just start to release down into this pose a little bit more. So you're breathing here, and I want you to focus now on drawing up through your bandhas. So your bandhas are Mula Bandha, you want to draw from the perineum up to the navel. Uddiyana Bandha, this is the solar plexus flying up behind the heart. Jalandhara Bandha, draw your throat towards your neck. So you should be nice and long through your spine. And you've also got that long core line of energy helping you to become nice and stable here. If you're too released in this pose, you want to curl your back toes under and walk your back knee in a little bit. Okay, but you may even want to extend that back knee further behind you. So just see where you'd like to be today. Keep breathing. So we're teaching, or I'm teaching, a nice beginners or gentle class. Certainly for those that can naturally go deeper, you can take the option to go to your forearms, but I'm just going to show you the easier versions today. And we say easy, but sometimes they're not even easy because you still are very extended and working strongly. And if you're breathing deeply and you're focusing the body or focusing the mind into the body parts that you're using, you'll be getting a great release. So you'll be feeling this one through the outer right hip, through the inner right thigh, also through the back of the right thigh. Pretty much everywhere you're going to feel it in the legs, including the left front thigh. So we're releasing a good deal of the body here. Breathing and relaxing. Letting go as much as you can. Inhaling here and then exhale. Just draw yourself back so that your toes are just pointing towards the sky there. You can walk your hands back as much as you need to. You can even bend this front knee if it's too strong. And keep breathing. Inhale and exhale. Just bowing your head down. So again, for those of you who can naturally go deeper, you know what to do. You can fold your body over your leg. Otherwise, just staying with me here, feeling the strong release of the bladder meridian, we call it. It's a strong energy line that's felt all the way through the back of that right leg. Comes right through the back of the leg, passes through the lower back, middle back, upper back, through the neck, over the head, and stops in behind the eye. So any forward bend can help us to improve our vision because that bladder meridian pulls the energy in behind our eyes. And we might say metaphysically, well, forward bend, forward vision, looking to the future with hope, with optimism, knowing that only good things await us because we live in a space of trust and knowing that the universe is benevolent and will always look after us. So keep breathing here. Inhale and then exhale, releasing this leg back. You can just sit back onto your heels and just pause. Feel the difference of energy there in that right leg and be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself knowing that even if you can't go past many of these gentle releases, that's a perfect and wonderful experience. We love our yoga just the way that it is, just the way our body needs to express itself. And I love doing really soft, gentle practices just to also bring myself back into calm and a meditative awareness. So breathing here and feeling the energy in the body. As we inhale, and why don't we just take a beautiful arm circle and then bring the hands down through prayer and extend out more so to the right side, and then you can bring this left leg around. So inhaling and exhale, maybe sink it a little bit deeper or adjust if you need to. So just see where you want to be today. We want to switch on the core line of energy. Very important that we do this so that we're bringing not only stability but we're bringing lightness into our body. And what I love about switching on the bandhas is it activates and opens the chakra system, so we can drink in more universal energy and we can feel deeper. Chakras, maybe the better way to say it would be feeling centers. So I want you to switch on from Mula Bandha, which is perineum to navel. That's switching on your base and your sacral chakras. Squeeze it in and up. And then Uddiyana Bandha, solar plexus flies in behind the heart, so that's solar plexus heart chakras. And then your Jalandhara Bandha is drawing your throat to your neck, right up to third eye and crown. So throat into third eye, crown chakras is awakening. And then you can bow your head down, breathing here, letting go, feeling the lovely release of energy in the body. Through this front foot, you want to have your toes spread out as much as you can, so you've got good stability there as well. Don't forget about your bandhas, switch them on. Let your chakras awaken with energy. Learn to feel into these chakra centers and learn to allow these feeling centers to be your guide in life. If you feel off in one of your chakras, in one of your feeling centers, then you know there's something that you're being asked to do. Maybe change direction, maybe speak up for yourself. You'll know if you tune in when you're present, like we are now, breathing and being present, you'll know what you're being asked to do to create balance and wholeness for yourself. And never be afraid to act upon those inner messages, because sometimes we might be being challenged to take action, but it will always work out in the long run. It will always be of benefit to you to act upon what you're being asked to do. And it will benefit those in your life as well, even though maybe logically it won't seem so at the time. Inhale and then exhale. Draw yourself back. So walk your hands back and then just see what you want to do to adjust. It might be to bend this front knee up a little bit, or you may be wanting to lay your body down upon that leg for those who are going a little bit deeper. So you can get some length out through the spine and then bow your head down and breathing here. And I want you just now to close your eyes and remember what we talked about on the other side of the body, which is about the future energy that can come metaphysically from doing forward bends, that trust in our future. So as we close our eyes down, we're going to create a beautiful vision in our mind's eye of a future path for ourselves, something we would really dearly love to experience, maybe something that we haven't had the courage to do yet in our lives that we know that's part of our soul purpose. So take some time now to visualize in detail, as much detail as you can, what it would look like to be having that experience in your future, and also what it would feel like. So not only does it matter what it looks like, but what it feels like possibly is even the more important thing when we visualize. How it looks, how it feels. When you feel it, it can become your reality. So have a couple of moments now just visualizing. Keep coming back to your vision anytime as we open our eyes again. Take the weight into our hands, inhale and exhale. Just allow this leg to come back and sit back onto your heels. Nice straight spine, and just becoming mindful again. You can close the eyes of how the energy feels. Now you have it harnessed in both legs, both sides of the body. Any internal messages that have arisen for you that you know you need to act upon, just acknowledge that now. Breathing. And then gently opening the eyes. And we'll bring the hands in front and just bring ourselves more to the center of the mat, and this time the knees as well as the ankles can be hip width apart. So just have it all lining up. And then come back, so you're kind of sitting onto the inside of the heels here at the moment, but you've still got support. We're going to take another beautiful arm circle. Inhale. And exhale, bring the hands down and through prayer pose. And then inhale, press those hands straight up. And then exhale, this time the arms will come to the back, but we'll lean back and let the hands come down onto the floor. So fingers facing in towards the body. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And exhale, press the hips up nice and high. Inhale, keep the chin into the chest, draw long through the front body. And only if it serves your neck today, exhale, allow the head to come back. Inhale, bring the chin back to the chest. And exhale, sit the heels down, or sit the buttocks down onto the heels. And then inhale, sit your way up, big arm circle. And exhale, bring the hands down and through prayer pose. Inhale, press the fingers straight up to Father Sky, reaching for your higher good. And exhale, lean back, let the hands come down onto the earth behind you. Inhale, squeeze your shoulder blades together, helps you to puff out through your chest. And exhale, press the buttocks off the heels. Inhale, chin into the chest, just so you can gather more length through the front body first. And exhale, allowing the head to come back. Trying not to kind of scrunch your shoulders up there. Inhale, chin comes back to the chest. And exhale, heels. Good. Inhale, beautiful arm circle. Reach, 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 reach. Exhale, bringing the hands down through prayer pose. Last one, I want you to inhale, reaching on up. Exhale, flow on back. We know what we're doing now, so let the breath and the movement come together. It's the exhale now that takes the hips nice and high. Inhale, chin into chest, length through the spine, length through the front body. Always want length in the front body to work into a back bend. Head comes back. Inhale. Bring that chin into the chest. Exhale. Bring the buttocks down into the heels. Sit your way up. Beautiful arm circle. This time, to finish, arms can come wide down to the side. Good. And then just pause again. Feeling into the body, into the spine. Noticing how it feels metaphysically to do back bends. It can bring up a little bit of fear for us, but that's okay. Anytime we kind of reach on back, arch ourselves open and expose our front body, it can seem, a little bit scary, and that's okay. We're all right with that because we know that when we face our fears, we're able to live our dreams. So that's the most exciting thing. So if you felt okay there and you want to deepen this release, you can come on with me. If you want to just kind of keep it very, very gentle, it might just be here or here, just where we were before. For those who are going on, you can just come all the way up onto the knees, and then do check that the ankle is in line with the knee. Make sure you're pressing in the tops of your feet, so press them into the earth. It's already going to strengthen and activate energy prana through these legs. So for some people, you find this version of Ustrasana, as our camel pose, a little bit easier than even the version we're in before. So play with it, just see what suits your body. So to take it nice and gently today, inhale, take the hands into the lower back, and you can use the heel of the hand to press into the trigger points at the top of the buttocks, gluteus maximus. So press down with the heel of the hand, press down. As you press your hips forward and you draw your hands down, you should create a nice arc through that lumbar spine. So keep breathing. So like we did before, inhale, draw length through the front body with the chin into the chest. And only if you want more, exhale, taking your head back. Now be careful not to tighten your buttocks. You want to let the buttocks remain soft, light. Don't need to clench the buttocks at all. You'll often want to because you may consider that sort of takes any discomfort out of your lower back, but it won't give you that lovely arch, it won't give you that lovely release. So if you can, try not to tighten or clench the buttocks. If you find it's too deep for you, just draw yourself out slightly. Keep on breathing, inhale. Exhale, see if you can press your hips forward a little bit more. Try not to clench the buttocks again as you do this. And maybe you can just naturally allow yourself to fall back. Just that little bit more. Inhale, draw from the center of the chest. And then exhale, bringing the buttocks down onto the inside of those heels, and you can bring your hands into prayer pose. So breathing here, closing the eyes and just being mindful of how it now feels through that lumbar region. It's said that if our lower back is tight, then often we're not feeling supported by life. It could be financial support, so tightening of the lower back could be tightening of the budget, but it also could mean that you are not feeling supported by people in your life or just by life itself. And of course, it'll all be a reflection of you not supporting yourself or your dreams in some areas. So remember that visualization that you had when we did the forward bend, and know that you can support that dream. You can take the very next step on the path to make that dream a reality. It's just another step and another step. If you break it down into increments, it actually is very manageable, and you can really start to live out exactly what you know you've come here for at a soul level. It's an important thing to follow that soul path. Otherwise you start to feel like you're dying on the inside, when actually if we just conquer our fears and have the courage to take that next step towards our dream, then instead of feeling like we're withering away on the inside, we feel this burst of life force, the joy of living, and this exuberance for life. And you deserve it. And squeeze those heels together. So we're back to where we started from. And it's a big arm circle. Inhale. And then exhale, we're tapping onto our third eye and our lips and our heart. And one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Third eye, lips and heart. And then inhale, pressing those arms up. And exhale, bring the hands down and through prayer pose, and extend those arms out and bow the head. Shift the heels apart a little bit and then wrap the arms back and around the body. We're going to have our final rest here in Balasana, in Child's Pose. If it's not comfortable for you, you've got the option of maybe some cushions for your third eye, or you can have one fist on top of the other. Just give yourself a little bit of space through the torso and through the chest. Or you can take the third eye all the way down. Maybe though, if this isn't comfortable at all, you're just going to come into a traditional Shavasana where you'd be laying onto your back with your feet flopped out and your palms turned up. I'm going to leave that option to you because it's a shorter practice. We're just maybe going to choose to remain here in Balasana and have our meditation here. It's a really inward, beautiful practice. So breathing here, letting go. Make sure that you've reacquainted yourself with the breath, the joyous inhalation and exhalation, awakening energy from the lower belly to the collarbones, from the collarbones to the lower belly, just letting it all go. Be soft, be free, be here. Stay with the breath. It's your dharana, your object of concentration, and we really need to have that object of concentration, otherwise the mind will take over. And we can't afford, when we're meditating, to indulge that chattering mind. We want to stay with the awareness of our soul self, the gaps between the thoughts, and the breath. The awareness of the breath will give you this. So allow me to leave you now, just to be here in your own rhythm of breath, in your own internal environment, and I'll be back soon. as we go on, we're going to gently lift the head and the inhale. Draw yourself up and into center. And then exhale, let's just resume the arm circles by just dropping the shoulders down, and then another inhale. And exhale, there's the third eye tap. Purity of thought. The lips, clarity of speech. And the heart, compassion of heart. So well done today, everyone. Beautiful, gentle practice. It just gives us that feeling of being rejuvenated and restored, and we can feel the gentle hum of prana within, and it's just a wonderful feeling to clear any debris that's in the body, any kind of cloudiness that we've had in our mind, or any disruption that's been in our emotions. We just come back to this point of center, and we trust that all is as it needs to be, and there's a beauty in all things, even the challenges in our lives. So we live with that peace, with that trust, and with that heightened awareness. So I want to thank you for joining me today. Namaste.